Hello everyone, welcome to Aasaan ERP. Today in this video, I'm going to show a demonstration of how to do bank reconciliation in the application. So to start with, I will take an example of an accounting head, which is of a bank, which is created in the system already. Let us consider we are taking SAB Bank, this one, with the reference code 101020000024. So first, to begin with, I'll open this accounts ledger. So I've already opened this up. As you can see, I have opened the ledger of only the month of November, that is from 1st of November to 5th of November. So these are the records that has been done in the ERP system, from payments module, from receipts module, and then a JV entry has also been done with the transaction ID. As you can see, is 1, 3, 2, 5, and 4. Now, as the opening balance as on 1st of November is 26824 268,274. So we will consider that as we are starting the bank reconciliation process in the system to start from 1st of November itself. So we will consider that until 31st of October, the reconciliation has been done and correctly verified. So to update the opening balance of the bank passbook, what we will do, we will go to the account, update it, and then after updating it, we will update the closing balance tab of the bank. So bank detail tab, as you can see here, it is this much in debit. So I'll come here, debit, the closing balance same as I have put, and what is the closing balance there, and I'll save it. After saving it, next I will start the bank reconciliation process. So to start the bank reconciliation process, I'll head to the bank reconciliation tab that is available in the menu. I'll click here, and when I come here, I'll click on the accounting hand drop down. I'll enter the account which I'm reconciling. Then I will enter the from date and to date, and here I have many options like view all summary report, download all summary report, view account wise report, and reconcile. So if I click on view account wise report, over here I'll check that the opening balance of bank has been updated successfully, and closing as per bank it is coming empty, because until now we have no records of bank transactions in the system. And below it is coming the book entries, that is from 1st of November to 31st. I have entered 31st of December. So these are the entries, and this is the closing. Okay. Now what I'll do, I'll be importing the bank passbook transactions into the system. I'll come to bank reconciliation. I'll click on import. Over here, you can download the sample file from this button. After downloading the sample file from this button, you can upload it into the system, and then get the records imported. So before uploading, I would like to show the sample file as well. So I have downloaded the sample file, and here I have done the entries here. So as you can see, bank account reference number is the column 1. Here I have entered the reference account number that is matching with the system for that account. Then I'm importing statement from 1st of November to 5th of November. So here I'm entering the credit amount, debit amount. Over here, as you can see, there is an instruction sheet as well for all the instructions, what is mandatory, which is not mandatory. And here the balances I have updated. Currency, I'm not dealing with currency, I'm just dealing with local currency, so I'm keeping this blank. What is the transaction date, what are the reference numbers, and if there is any narration in the passbook, you can enter it here. I'll save it, and then I will import it. So I'll choose file, I'll click on the file, submit. So as soon as I hit on submit, the files or the rows will get imported in the system. You'll get a log file as well. You can click on it and you can verify. So these are the log files. As you can see, the messages inserted, inserted, inserted. So all the records have been inserted successfully. To verify it, I'll come back to the system now. I'll close this tab, and over here, you can come back here and you can click on view account wise report. As I click on it, I can see that this was already there. The book entries were already there before importing. Now the bank entries are also imported as per I have done in the sheet. And here you can see the opening balance was this much, and the closing balance as per bank is this much. So you can see all the details here. Now what I'll do, I'll be going back to the bank reconciliation window, and I'll show you the reports button. So here, these are the two buttons for the same report. Here we can view it in the browser, and here we can download the same summary report for all accounts as an Excel file. So I'll just show you in the browser. So I'll click on view all summary report. As soon as I click on view all summary report, from 1st of November to 31st of December, that the date I have selected, you can get the details of all the bank accounts that is there in the system and their respective closing ERP and the closing as per the bank. So if I come below and find the SAB account, I can see that as per the books, 273274 is the closing balance, and as per bank, which is reconciled, not only the transaction that we have imported, but as per bank, the records which are reconciled will only show here. All right. So just now I have imported the records over here. If I come this, I have imported the records, but I have not reconciled them with the existing entries done in our books or in the ERP. So in this report, in the column for closing ERP, you will get the closing ERP balance that is coming from the ledger, and in this closing bank column, you will only get the reconciled bank entries closing balance. So I put 268274 as the opening balance, that means reconcile opening balance of the bank account. So this is what it is coming, and the difference is coming here, difference of ERP and the bank. Now I'll go back, and now I'll reconcile records one by one. I'll click on reconcile, I'll come here and I'll click on reconcile. As soon as I click on reconcile, at the top the records of the bank, like unreconciled bank entries will be shown, and below the unreconciled book entries will be shown for the date that I have selected. So here you can do one by one. Otherwise, there we have given an option auto reconcile. As soon as I click on auto reconcile, the system will automatically match up the bank entries and the book entries or the ERP entries that are done, and whichever matches exactly, like the transaction ID and the amount are matching exactly, those will be auto reconciled. So I'll click on auto reconcile. As soon as I click on auto reconcile, you can see a screen has come. Over here, this is the bank transaction details and voucher. It is automatically mapped, as you can see. PMT 12942, this BR, this PMT, and this one. Okay. And if I can just go back and show you, this 1000 1000 is matching, 3000 2000 3000 2000 are matching. For this 1000 that is done in the book, in bank I have given it as 500 and 500. This is a use case that might come. And for the 4000, I have entered the 4000 in the bank transaction only. So for all the four records which are exactly matching, in the auto reconciliation window that I was showing, these are automatically matched. So I'll just verify once again, and as they are verified, I'll click on save changes. As soon as I click on save changes, I'll be redirected back to the reconcile window, and you can see that the four records from the bank unreconciled bank entries has hidden because they have been reconciled, and from the book also four entries has been reconciled. Only this 1000, which was 00054 transaction ID and 0005 transaction ID, are remaining. So to do this, now I'll go back to this report and I'll show you. Okay, like these were the numbers. If I just open a new report in a refreshed way. Yeah, so if I come here, you can see the book closing balance is same, 273274, 273274, but the closing of the bank has updated because we have reconciled few bank entries, and the difference is 1000. If I go back here, you can see, yeah, 1000 is that we have left unreconciled. So in this report it is showing 1000. Now this was not automatically reconciled because the amount and the IDs were not exactly matching. What we can do now, we can reconcile them to manually now. So if I click here and here, I want to reconcile 500 with this 1000, and I'll click on reconcile selected entries. I'll click on it. It will come a validation reconcile failed due to amount or currency mismatch because the 500 and 1000 are not matching. Okay. If I click only on this one and submit, some validations are already put, like one bank record and many book can be reconciled, one book and many bank record can be reconciled, or one bank and one book entry can be reconciled only. So now if I try to reconcile both 500 500 and the book entry 1000 and click on reconcile selected entries, reconciliation done successfully, and there is nothing left over here, as you can see. If I go back to the report and refresh it, here you can see that this was our bank 010102000024. Bank closing is same, and closing of the book is also same. Sorry, the closing of the book is same and the closing of the bank is same, and the difference is zero. That means all the records has been successfully reconciled. So this is how bank reconciliation works in our system.